Hello to my Taurians. This is Queen Moon Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it. We are tiptoeing towards the full moon, full cold moon. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, let's go. We're moving towards a cold moon in Gemini coming up on the 4th of December. These cards want to flip out. I am safe and protected. New you, new love, new career, new life. To intensify your psychic gifts, Psalm 78, and I am safe and protected. You got a lot of good energy. People are looking out for you all, Taurus. That's a good thing to know. New everything. New. All right, Taurus, let's go. What's the current situation for you all? Situation. What's the present situation? Source. I've already prayed over your cards. I already asked Most High God for complete and total clarity. General reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'm doing donation readings to the end of the year. Let's go. All right. So first situation here is that current situation is that someone is on your team. They see something from a higher frequency. You had a first impression of something. You thought somebody was lying about something, that they were on your team, right? That they were team you, right? And that could be jealousy, actually, Taurus. A lot of times, I've been saying this for a long time, is that y'all are, well, you know you're an earth sign, but you're a fixed sign, and that you all attract everything. You all just have to really learn how to be gatekeepers. You have to learn how to be gatekeepers of your own energy. And again, Psalm 78, believe it or not, will intensify your psychic gifts. Psychic gifts, really, I sort of liken psychic gifts to best practices on projects. If you've ever worked on projects, psychic gifts, you can sort of liken it, if you have like in the physical realm, best practices. You don't necessarily point fingers at, if this one didn't take off from work so much, we could have done better. No, you just kind of you adapt. You say, okay, well, this person, they could have had an emergency, could have had, people got kids, they got families, they got whatever. All right, let's just adapt. All right, let's swing into action. That one had to take off. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. We don't have time to be sitting around talking about somebody took off from work and that's taking up too much time. Let's just get it done, right? What did you learn about yourself? Are you highly adaptable? Are you just fixated on going along with somebody else's flow, right? You know, you just a follower or you're a leader, right? Hey, you know what? We fixated on getting this project taken care of. So that's what psychic gifts kind of are. It's like, okay, now that my eyes are open, my eyes are wide open. Now I can walk away from something. Okay. That's what this moon in Pisces is. It's my pineal gland. The eye of God is open. I have my third eye, and you got more than just your third eye. You got eyes all around you. My eyes on the bottom of my feet, right here between your right here, whatever that part is called. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know what that part is called. But anyway, y'all got eyes everywhere, right? And so somebody thought somebody was lying, you know, when somebody said to you that people are, you know, on your team, right? Team could be a silent team member too. A silent team member, meaning that people could really be a team member based on your spirit. Like somebody could really be like, okay, somebody knows that this person is operating in purpose. That could be a silent team member. Somebody could be like a person, you know how people say real recognize real. People could know a person is operating in their purpose. I always say this, I want people to operate in their purpose. Answer the call in your life. It actually helps the whole planet when you're operating in your purpose. What is a challenge here? What is a challenge? What is a challenge? So somebody is really, what's a challenge here? Yeah. Something that was said to you is heartbreaking. Something about somebody's career that was said to you is heartbreaking. Somebody said something about someone's career is heartbreaking. Personal and professional life. We're talking about balance here. This symbol here is justice. Something somebody said to you is heartbreaking. Like somebody is maybe something court, or taking somebody to court, or somebody is building up a court case, or somebody's on somebody's team and it's heartbreaking, or somebody's gonna come up against you in court, or somebody's on, or somebody can't listen to. Anyway, somebody says somebody's a snake. The distant past, somebody says somebody's a snake. But the scales from your eyes are being removed. Water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it. People are going to stop listening to gossip. That's all I can say. People are going to stop listening to gossip. That's all I can tell you. Scales from your eyes, you're having some kind of an awakening. Somebody told you that somebody was a secret enemy of yours. Again, you're increasing. It's a whole new day for you. It's a whole new everything. Somebody is listening to somebody got too many voices in their ear. Somebody got way too many voices in you got, whoever you are, you got way too many voices in your ear. That's why somebody's in celebratory mode now. Somebody's in celebratory mode now. Somebody could be really feeling good. Somebody's in celebratory mode now. The recent past. The devil. Somebody, you got to take a long, hard. The devil card symbolizes. Looking at a mirror at yourself. It symbolizes lust, restrictions, and when you know that the devil is a liar. Like if you're saying the devil is a liar, in terms of your career and your vocation. This is what I'm talking about, answering a call on your life. It's the world card, right? And so when somebody is calling somebody the devil, right? Like demonizing someone's calling. Somebody could have said your calling, like, this person is, let's say whatever your calling is. I have no idea. No. Let's make up some. Let's say you work at a department store and somebody's like, oh, people demonize everything. Let's say you work at a department store, or let's say you work at a grocery store. Let's say you're a cashier at a grocery store and somebody's like, oh, those people are the devil. I mean, people demonize everything. Somebody said that was the devil, that whatever, right? Even saying it just sounds ridiculous because I got to make up something because people just demonize everything. Whatever it is, somebody called you the devil, right? You got to look at yourself and say, okay, you heard something about somebody and people call somebody a snake. You know, don't jump on the bandwagon. That's all I got to say. Don't jump on the bandwagon. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say in the reading is just don't jump on the bandwagon. And that's how in terms of psychic gifts, Psalm 78. Psalm 78. Somebody was trying to demonize somebody like, oh, they don't want somebody on the team because somebody the devil, or somebody had a feeling about somebody, because the devil card connects us with somebody just said something really heartbreaking about a Capricorn, because this is Capricorn's card here, and it is starting out with this is Capricorn's symbol here, right? They had a first impression that a Capricorn was a devil, and hearing something was very heartbreaking, and saying they don't want to, you know, in a personal and professional life. This was a several card, putting somebody in a, but you had some kind of an awakening about something. You heard something. This right here, somebody talking about something, their personal and their professional life. This is a justice card. Some kind of injustice was done to some. They're an open enemy, because that's what the justice card is, like an open enemy, the shadow side of somebody. So 7 could be like 7 sins, like 7 deadly sins. Y'all know, like pride, greed, lust, sloth, wrath. Y'all know the 7 deadly sins. Matter of fact, I have the videos, some of the videos that's already up on my knowledge channel, so y'all go check that out. But somebody was saying all of this stuff, but people love to project. That's what the 7th, that's what and the justice card connects us with 7th house. But so people love to project certain images onto other people, right? And so Source is trying to tell you to rise above whatever people are trying to project onto you. This is what you have in common with someone. You have that in common with a Capricorn. Is people like to project things onto you, and it's heartbreaking to hear. So it's literally like looking in the mirror at somebody. It's like, okay, y'all are looking in the mirror at each other, like, okay, the same things. So yeah, in other words, y'all are on the same team. Like, okay, you're looking in the mirror at yourself. Like, okay, this, because that's what the devil card is. It'll show you a mirror of yourself. And if you don't like that about yourself, it'll really make you say something very hurtful to someone. If you don't like that if you haven't come to terms with that about yourself, it'll make you say something very hurtful. If you haven't come to terms with something about yourself, it's self-hate, in other words. Your strengths. Something was said behind someone's back. Somebody's now seeing something from a higher frequency. Somebody's now seeing somebody's 10th house. Somebody's responsible for bullying someone behind someone's back. Now you're seeing 10th house. 10th house is career and vocation, right? But the devil card really makes you look at yourself. It's a mirror looking at yourself. So you can't point everybody else's demons out until you look at your own demons. That's what it is. It's like, okay, so if you hate something about yourself, then you got to look at yourself. That's what the devil card is. It's like, okay, you got to look in the mirror at yourself. Right? Judge lest ye be judged. That kind of thing, right? And so somebody's been trying to tell you that they on your team, right? The Capricorn has been trying to tell you, but somebody's heart is just broken because they keep hearing something like somebody's been bullied. Somebody's kept being bullied because they're trying to tell you that they are on it. They want to move. They want to move. They want to move towards their spirit. Their spirit has already moved. They already moved out. They've already moved out. They've already moved on. They've already moved out because they keep being demonized. They keep being bullied. They're tired of moving. They're tired of being bullied. They're tired of being demonized for their physical. They're tired of having their heart broken. So whoever this energy is, they want to be in their career, they want to be in their purpose, but they're tired of being demonized. They kind of being looked at as the devil. They tired of being called ugly. They tired, like whatever it is, it's like they tired of being called a liar, but just tired, just exhausted. If I'm constantly in a relationship with somebody, or the relationship could be like friendship or partnership or whatever, and constantly be calling a liar, constantly, every day, every time I open my mouth, I'm called a liar for some. Basically, somebody is saying, you must have been called a liar because you keep telling me a liar. So So basically, like, that's what the devil does. The devil will show you what you hate about yourself. If you hate your skin color, the devil is going to put that right in your face. If you hate your nose, your eyes, your lips, the devil is going to put that right in your face. It's going to put you right in your, it's going to put that right in your face. Something you don't like about yourself, the devil is going to put it right in your face. So it's time for some gatekeeping to happen, because somebody got, knew everything trying to come across their path, and source is saying that you're safe and protected, and then to intensify your own psychic gifts, Psalm 78. And so somebody is trying to increase your prayer life. That's what this is. Source is trying to increase your prayer life. But somebody's career is being demonized. Somebody's whole lifestyle, their personal and their professional life, is being demonized. So that would be like somebody demonizing tarot, when it's considered a new age religion, when tarot has been around forever. That would be like somebody demonizing Catholicism, or demonizing, Judaism or Muslim, or demonizing spirituality, or demonizing, black people, or demonizing white people, or demonizing something because they feel like it's holding up a mirror to them. It's like, like demonizing something that they hate about themselves. Like what? Demonizing something that they feel like they don't know about themselves. I don't know that, so I'm going to demonize it. I don't understand it. It's confusing to me, so I'm going to demonize it. Instead of saying, well, let me learn about it. That's something we can connect with. We can talk about it. I don't understand it. I don't have to demonize it. I'm heartbroken, so I don't understand it. So let me learn about it. We can agree to disagree. We can pray about it and connect. But somebody's being talked about behind their back. They're responsible for this craziness, and we don't believe in this, and don't. Instead of collaborating. So somebody is pretty fixated on something. And it's heartbreaking. It's really, really heartbreaking to whoever this Capricorn is. Because somebody keep hearing, we basically, somebody chained to the devil. Somebody's chained to the devil. Somebody has learned about a lot of things. Somehow metaphysics is coming into play here. Somebody's family was heavy into metaphysics. Somebody's family was heavy into metaphysics here. As a lot of families are. Heavy into metaphysics. Some level of spirituality. Like people get into like gemstones and crystals. Like you see like a lot of kings and queens have gemstones and crystals in their crowns, and that's like leads people from one thing into that. And I'm looking at this crown here with this here, right, and the healing properties of those, right, and that leads from one thing to the other. Okay, so what's the healing properties of that? There's a lot of different ways people get into it. People learn about astrology, the sun and the moon. They learn about that, from reading text. They want to learn about the spiritual symbolism of things. So what does this mean? Okay. What does this mean? These different herbs, and what does this mean? What does that mean? Looking up that. It's just that we have the internet today. You can go look it up online. And so a lot of different things. People have friends that they learn different things from. And so different religious practices, different ways of learning different things. But somebody is tired of being called a liar, because they're constantly being saying it to their face. Somebody's constantly being hearing that in their face, and they're feeling bullied. Saying what they look like, basically being called ugly. It's like, wow. Saying somebody's a snake. They're slick and sneaky, and I mean, just wow. So basically, it's a mirroring back to what somebody else heard about them. Y'all know, like I'm seeing the movie. What's coming to me is the movie "The Five Heartbeats," where the son was finally excited about, telling his father, "Oh, look!" At that part in the Five Heartbeats where he said, I finally got a record deal or something like that," and the father was like, you're not ish. I was never ish, or you're never going to be ish," and it just like snatched his soul out. So it was like everything just drained out of him from that point forward, is what I'm seeing here in the cards. What about the near future? What about the near future? So somebody's spirit has already left. Somebody's spirit has already left. You have a lot of opportunities that's trying to come in. So somebody's already, like, you have the whole world in front of you. You got a lot of good news coming across your path. So somebody is still brokenhearted over something. Somebody is still brokenhearted over something from the past and still trying to make a connection. Heart chakra is air, and that connects us with the fourth. That connects us with the fourth. So it's like every time somebody doesn't feel like somebody's a part of a team, they heartbroken over it. And so when somebody leaves, this is snake energy right here. You got to remember the duality of a snake. Somebody could not have felt nurtured in an environment. That doesn't mean a person's a snake, not in a negative sense, right? Somebody not feeling nurtured in an environment could mean, let's say for instance, it's not on this particular card. I want to say it's a Light Seers card. Light Seers card has like the ladders. I want to say, does it have, is this, I don't know if I want to go through all of these cards here. This is a Light Seers deck, by the way, for those of you all who read cards. But I want to say this one has ladders on it. See, like for instance, let's say in the workplace, a company feel like they spent a lot of money in cross-training you for a position, right? And they're saying, okay, well, these are ways that you can go up the ladder within the company. And you get to a point you feel like, okay, they keep promising me that I'm gonna get a higher level position if I do these things. But what if it cuts into your family time? And your family, because this is where the Justice card comes in. Justice is relationships, right? But let's say it cuts into family time, and your family oriented or earth signs, and even cuspers, whether you're in a cusp of Aquarius or cusp of Sagittarius or cusp of whoever, cusp of earth signs. And it cuts into your family time, and your job is like, well, you said you wanted to raise up in the company. We've invested so much in you. Your company would call you a snake if you said, know what? I choose my family over this job because I'm not willing to do that to climb up a ladder, right? Your job would consider you as a snake because that's not an environment you feel nurtured in. You feel more nurtured at home. Right? So in that regard, that snake would be the good snake. Like that would be, okay, the scales from your eyes have been removed. That's a spiritual awakening. It took a minute for the scales from your eyes to be removed. Not necessarily in a Kundalini experience, like immediately it happened, right? That's a spiritual awakening. You're saying, okay, it took a minute for me to realize this energy was testing me to see how what I would do if I would be willing to do anything to get to that level, right? So something that somebody is hearing is just heartbreaking. Something that somebody is hearing is just heartbreaking from a spirit. So the scales from your eyes are being removed like real fast. It's like, oh my God, like I can't believe that these energies are talking about somebody behind their back like this, and when they're apart from this, it's like you're hearing something like, okay, I got this. The new love is for self, right? That's what this is. Somebody's basically like, I need to wake up. I got Psalm 78 right in front of me. Like somebody got the book, a Bible, something. I got Psalm 78 right in front of me. I need to intensify my gifts. I need to intensify my gifts. Like I don't even know what that's the energy that somebody is on. I need to intensify my gifts. Somebody say it a lot, like the devil is a liar, but who is the devil? Like somebody like that's the flesh. So influences on you. Okay. Somebody is an open book. This is an adult, but somebody is giving you a message. Somebody is giving you a message and they're an open book. And so whatever anxiety you may have been having about something is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. That somebody has a God complex. That you're a prayer warrior. You're not going to a person. You're going straight to source. Higher power, God, source, the king. Right? So somebody is safe and protected. Like somebody is learning how to go directly to source. You're not going to... Child, this card fell on top of this card. Hopes and fears. Yep. So you're hoping somebody is a hermit. Somebody is a hermit. A light came on for you as to why people go into hermit mode. Hermit does not mean that somebody go live on a mountain. You're going into hermit mode. Hermit means that you go into communion with yourself so that a light can turn on. You're going into communion with yourself. Somebody is going into prayer mode with themselves. Somebody is an emperor. Somebody is very structured and authoritative. Emperor in reverse is someone who is impulsive. That's an emperor in reverse. Somebody who is impulsive. Somebody who does not pray about it first. Somebody who doesn't take the time to just pray about something first. They just go straight in. What about the outcome? You want to link up with somebody. You want to link up. Somebody want to link up with a Capricorn. Somebody want to link up with a Capricorn about work. Something about work. Like higher education, philosophy. Because somebody is now remembering something, right? You're now remembering something that somebody said to you about a younger person. Somebody is like, I feel like somebody now wants to be a mentor to somebody, or like, because somebody is like, I can't believe, somebody is now remembering something that was said. That's what this is. I kind of feel like somebody's having a silent tower moment, because Emperor card is ruled by Mars. Mars is the tower card. Somebody's having a silent tower moment. Like you're in a tower moment is a total recall. Y'all remember the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Recall, Total Recall? Somebody's having a total recall of like, wait a minute. I remember something now. Somebody is starting to remember something. All right. So somebody is safe and protected. New love, new career, new life. New love, new career, new life. The spy is now turned on. Wealth is within your reach. Drink more water as a form of self-care. Dance around your home as if no one is watching. You have the gift of precognition. This is foreknowledge. Somebody is a Cambion spirit, an offspring from a union between an incubus, succubus, and a human parent. Somebody is a changeling. But you said, hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no. Somebody's still telling lies about you, but you don't care, child. Anyway, their plan to disrupt your money backfired. Should you double back for them? That's going to be a no. Ask source for clarity. You ain't looking back. One yes from God is all you need. Somebody going to really start believing in prayer. Somebody going to really start believing in prayer and stop yielding to Satan, for real. The devil. Because the devil is a liar. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, you are good enough. You are good enough. Did we have... Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Somebody's going into solitude. Yeah, the enemy baited you into something. The enemy baited you into going into some kind of a partnership with them to cause you some kind of mental conflict, to drive you crazy. But you're going into solitude to have your wishes fulfilled. Never make a deal with the devil. Because the devil is not a person. The source is trying to help somebody to stop demonizing people. You have a whole new lease on life. So sometimes this looks like me, myself, and I, but when it's really, it sometimes looks like three people banding together. Somebody says it's power in numbers, but this really me, myself, and I. Right? Somebody does not look like what they've been through. You're learning how to take good memories with you. You're learning how to take good memories with you. That's how you're going to have your wishes fulfilled. But you're switching teams. You're switching teams. Yep. Switching teams just mean that you're, tears are what happen when the grief from your heart melts. Yeah, this card fell on the floor here. Somebody could have been grieving something for a long time. Somebody could have had a hardened heart about something for a long time. You could have been heartbroken for a long time because somebody could have felt like it was three, like like you could have been like like a child with parents or whatever, but somebody could have been grieving something for a long time, and that been carried like one, whatever. I don't know what people's situation is. I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but anyway, whatever this is, but a lot of wishes are about to be fulfilled for somebody. But sources like, don't keep projecting something onto other people. Stop projecting something onto other people. Whoever it is, stop projecting pain onto other people. And you're switching teams, meaning that somebody is now going to source for who, like your friendship circle. Like whoever you're attracting, like whoever source chose for you in every aspect of your life, your friends, love interests, jobs, you're going to source, like a source. Basically you're saying the source, you send that to me, like at my highest timeline. I'm not saying it right, but y'all get the point. But somebody's going into solitude. This could be a man or woman, by the way. So this is, and tarot is genderless. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. See you in the next video. Bye.